It's Tuesday. It's 7 p.m. It's time for Live with Simone.
Hey, you guys, good evening, and thanks, Eddie, for doing this. I know that it's never a dull moment. Just a few minutes ago, couldn't get my computer to even turn on. But anyways, figured it out, and here we are. Hopefully, it's not super slow, but we're making the adjustments. And Eddie already sent me what to order, so it's already ordered, and it'll be here on Thursday. That's the beauty of Amazon. So there you go.
Love it.
But anyways, I know that we had a lot of things planned. Wow, Fresno, California. That was a long, long time ago in my past. But anyways, hygienists. But sorry, I am a little distracted, a little tired, and I guess a little bit on edge today, and it's been in the last few weeks, as a matter of fact. But so the change of plans is that we were going to cover some new strategies, but instead what we're going to do is just that I know some of you may or may not want to hear about what is going on with me and what is coming. And I know that I have good news and bad news all together. But after much thought and consideration, I will be retiring after this next year. So I will this next year, 2022. I am the good news. The really good news is that I am healing wonderfully. I can't believe how much better I'm feeling. I used to have pain just to drive, and now I don't have that anymore. I don't have pain walking. I've been walking Charlie. She's happy because I've been walking her quite a bit. So yeah, so I feel good. I haven't really started hitting yet. So I think in the next few days I'm gonna try to get on court and hit some balls. But yeah, so pretty much the world of pickleball since I came into it. That was seems like so long ago, but it was 6 years ago. And at the beginning, it was definitely a hobby for me, and winters in Michigan were pretty tough. And until this day, I'm very thankful for Dan O'Toole for coming and getting me and getting me to play. And then pickleball just took a turn in my life in general, and moved from Michigan here to Florida to Naples, and been playing pickleball full time. Very lucky, feel very, very fortunate. But one of the things that I've always taken pride is that I never throughout this time forgot, who I am and where I came from, and my family and what I represent to them, and what I stand for, I think, mostly. And pickleball has changed in many ways, but I think that the one that, there's some really exciting things about it, but there are some disappointing things about it. And I back in, I think, I can't remember, October, maybe no, yeah, October. I was hurting pretty badly, and I told both Ben and Lucy that I needed to take some time off, and I was going to take the year off. And I didn't want to, wait and kind of leave them hanging without a partner. So I told them that they should find partners before it was too late, and of course they did. I don't blame them. And then I went to the doctor and figured some things out, and figured out that I could play, that I could recover. So then, of course, there's no way, no how that I would have them, or even ask them to go back on their partners and say, hey, I'm good to go, dish them and come back to me kind of thing. So instead I went out and I started looking for new partners, and I got quite a few, and unfortunately some of them have backed out on me, and that is, for me, has been quite I don't know. I don't know. It's hard because I thought I had something, and then I guess I take loyalty to another level, and it's hard to be my friend. That's what I tell people. It's really hard to be my friend because I am someone who I'm hard on people because I feel like I am who I am, and I feel like I give everything that I always have, and so that was kind of and again, I don't blame somebody for wanting to play with somebody else. I just wish it was earlier, not so late in the game, and especially with this being my last year, I wanted to make sure that it was going to be stress less and more fun. But at any rate, I'm kind of getting myself back together and restructuring things a little bit, and I think I'm sure that I'll figure it out. But I'll be playing, of course, I'll be playing less tournaments than everybody else, and definitely less than I played last year, because I need to be smart. I definitely, at the end of the year, it was pretty rough, and it's I think the part of it is not just your body but mentally, with all of this. I just I've had a ton of stuff going on outside as well, and so I think that mental health, I'm struggling a little bit, and I've never been afraid to say it. It's a real thing, and yeah, I definitely I need to take care of myself. I've always put a lot of people ahead of me, and so yeah. So I am moving on. I am. I just, I'm excited to get back on the court. I really need it. I think more than anything, just kind of, you know, have set some goals for myself, and like I said, just finish my career strong. And then move on to something else, and I guess just I don't know, but anyhow, at any rate, I know that people have been very supportive of me and very worried about me, and I think physically I am, now I believe that, like I said, I haven't really played, but I feel like I'm improving so much every day that goes by, and I'm doing, like I said, I'm just doing little things here and there. I really feel like I'm 70-80% recovered, which is amazing. So yeah, so I think I'll take another few days, another week, and then start hitting and get back to it slowly. And then I'll be ready to go by January, which I am really excited. I figured that I would miss it, but you always miss more when you can't do something. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at, and just going day by day at the moment. And again, I know that y'all understand the fact that being an athlete, I think you put so much into it, into this identity, that when things like that happen, it kind of takes a toll. And I felt like, okay, I'm past that. I'm over it. And then I felt like I got punched a few times in the mouth in the last couple of weeks, and I was like, oh my gosh, like they're going for the knockout. But yeah, like I said, it's just a lot of things have changed, and I get it. But biggest thing for me is that I wanna be stay to I guess I owe it to myself to not change who I am and what I believe in. And That's it, Eddie, and everybody who is out there listening. So, um, anyhow, I don't know if anybody has questions. I've been pretty open about everything and anything. But yeah, that's that's where we at.
Well, I got to tell you, there's a ton of comments coming in that I feel like we have to share these. Lots of hearts, a bunch of hearts from Rose Talentino de Guzman, Kristen Finders, Barb Stratton Hofer, Orlena Sauer, all of them
Really,
sending you hearts. And then,
well,
yeah,
really appreciate it. Yeah.
Audrey Bamberger, who's obviously one of the greatest people in the world. We love you. Tough decision, but we know you will write the next chapter for the pickleball sport. So I guess, obviously it's still early, and you're kind of saying that it's your last year playing. Do you have any idea what's after that, or are you just kind of looking to figure it out along the way?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I when I set my mind, people, it's funny how things are, but people don't believe me when I say that. But my last year at Michigan State, I knew that that was it from the get-go, and I knew that I was done. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I honestly did not know, and I can tell you the same right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no clue, but I know that this is no longer what I want to do. Um, I I think that mentally, when I get my mind into something, is it's all in. So my goal is to play the tournaments I'm going to play, and play to win. I don't want to play quantity. I want to play quality. I want to make sure that if I'm going to go out there, I'm going to play in. And if I feel that my partnership is not going to help my mind, then I may choose to not play. But I also want to make sure that whoever I'm playing with, I'm also in sync with that person in many levels. I don't know. I just feel like my mentally I know what I want to do at the moment, and this is what I want to do. And then once I figure it out, I think it will come to me. I feel like it always has. When I'm ready to something else, it's just a matter of me making the decision that I'm going to move on to something else, and then all of a sudden it just happens, organically. It does, as long as I am open for the whatever new thing it is. So that's kind of where I'm leaving at. And so I can't tell you what it will be and what I'll be doing, but I know that it will come. It always does. I believe in that. I've always believed that things happen for a reason. And if, to me, I know that if my mindset is right and it's ready, that it will hit me right in the face, and then it will be like, yep, that's it. So that's where I'm at.
Um, One thing I'd recommend, Simone, is if you get a chance after, go take a look at the comments, because I can't read all of them, but lots of love, lots of support, lots of understanding, lots of encouragement coming in from all of your fans out there. And
Wow,
I definitely
that's
encourage you
awesome.
to check it out. So
When I get internet is when, it's like when it's that. I think it's like it's also because of that mentality. Where I'm at right now, it's just not that great. So it's like, okay, I don't have internet. I have no cell reception in my condo. And so I'm like, my computer doesn't work. And so you're just like and I've learned to like just keep my mouth shut now, because it's like, don't say anything. because something else will definitely happen. So, oh, and of course, Landon, I got no sleep last night because Landon has an ear infection. So yeah, it's like, let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's like all at once. Ay, ay. But, just gotta keep on going,
I don't want to get
even though I'm.
preachy, but I truly believe that when situations like this happen to people, it's because it's a setup for something great to happen. Because your life can't be 100% positive, good, going all the time. That's just not how the universe works. And so when situations like this happen, it's just it's the preemptive strike of something amazing happening.
I sure hope so. It's been a rough year, but yeah, 2022. See, a lot of people thought like the COVID was pretty terrible, and I actually, for me, it wasn't too bad. Um, but but the follow up, I guess, was worse. So that is where I'm like, 2022 is gotta be much better. But I think that is where I have to change my mindset, is where I will make it better. So yeah, it's just, oh man, like you have no idea. Like my brother and sister-in-law and my niece were supposed to come from Spain and arrive on Friday, and they had COVID while, like, it was rough. They had Bea, their my niece, they had it during COVID. So it was like it was pretty bad because my brother had COVID at the time and couldn't be with the baby, and then they wouldn't let them, because both of them had COVID, and they wouldn't let them take the baby home, and they had to, like, I don't know, it was ridiculous, like gloves and all. I mean, it was ridiculous. And now in Spain, if you had COVID and you get the Pfizer, you are considered complete, but not in America. So they had the flights and everything all done, and then they figured out that they can't come into the country because they are not complete by American standards.
Jeez.
So yeah, I know. So, anyways, so I'm like, just shush and don't say anything, because honestly, like, but there are worse things. So let's keep on going, move on. So, but I do believe that I often, I in my 42 years of life, I do believe that when, like, a series of events, right? When things are not going well, it's like one after the other. You, like, literally, you'll just look up and you're just like, hit me, baby, one more time, please, and it's just like, yeah, but it's, of course, like, I'm the kind of person is like, I'll pray to God when you need it, and then you don't appreciate when things are great. You don't say thanks, but it's like, but then, I find myself like, please help me. I really need your help right now. Like turn things around. I need that corner. I need to turn that corner. And yeah, so it's just silly. It's just a silly life, in a way that pickleball becomes such a small. It has become. It is a big part of my life, but it's small in comparison to everything else. So, which again, our family health is so much more important. So that's kind of where it puts things into perspective as well. So
I think people appreciate your honesty, and you know, you don't appear human out on the pickleball court. So I think
yeah.
also people appreciate the fact that you are a human with human emotions and human issues.
Yeah, and I think often too, and I don't know if my upbringing being Brazilian or whatever, we're very open, and I feel that I I don't know, I rather people not. think that I feel like also this, no, I don't want to sound so cliche, like this generation, everybody posts things on Instagram that they're so happy and so pretty all the time, and it's like, no, this is not true. Like, why do I want to send that message to other women that like life is perfect? Is far from it, and I'm not happy all the time, and things are not easy all the time. Gosh, like if they, I don't know, and I think it makes people then, um, I don't know, envious or like, or strive for something that doesn't exist. Maybe, I don't know, but I know that, like, I mean, that's the one thing that like when of course I look at Instagram and I look at Facebook and all that, and sometimes I just you know I just like I see like post when things are good, but like sometimes we gotta share when things are not great, or then don't, or sometimes I gotta know, don't share at all. I don't know. I just like, you know what I mean? Like I understand why sometimes people are not on social media at all. I know that because of the fact that it is a. So I guess my point is that definitely I'm far from not being human, very human. And I guess my message or my was that like this is, I believe, truly believe that um, people are, there's always something, everybody has something going on, and um, I don't think mine is better or worse than others. I think it's just different. I think everybody has their own struggles, and I think that most definitely one thing that I've learned is that I can do it alone, and I can't get through things alone, and I surround myself, or at least I try to surround myself with people that care for me and that want the best for me.
I like it. Great message.
So, but yeah, so I think next week, well, I can't make any promises, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to do it from my condo, as I will have not only internet, but a brand new computer. Right, Eddie?
Yes,
Uh,
right.
one thing I'll tell you: when Amazon says that they're gonna deliver something on this day between this hour, they get the job done. Man, that guy, what is his name? I don't even know his name. Out of his garage, you'd think that I was getting paid to advertise, but I'll say that, getting things for the condo, I'll order, and then it says, okay, it will arrive, on Thursday. And I was like, yep, it arrives on Thursday. So, but yeah, so the computer will arrive on Thursday, and I'm hoping that I can get internet set up, because the subject that we'll be covering, I've had quite a few mentions about when to drive, when to drop, and I'm yet, Eddie, to watch the video that you put together, because my phone won't work.
Oh, jeez.
So no, it doesn't. I can't send pictures or view videos or anything from there. So I'll probably take a look. Today, tonight, or if not, I'll probably I'll be out and about tomorrow, so I'll get to watch it. So I'm
Yeah.
sure you did a great job, as you
Well,
always do.
thank you. I think it's a great topic too, because I think it's one of the biggest misconceptions in pickleball, and I think it's mastering it will take you to the next level. So that's regarding the third shot, when to drop, when to drive, and yeah, I'm excited to see your take on it.
Yeah. So and I think we'll keep kind of the same format, as we'll go over strategy, and I think you have the video demonstrating like the choices. why, and we'll over more like the strategy. And then what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of like a demoing a little bit, just like hopefully maybe we can get together and do some videos, like some live videos, but also we'll go over technique again, and we have some videos on the drop, and then also on the drive, just to kind of talk about technique. But I think once we put it all together, hopefully this will take, I'm guessing that we'll be able to get through in like two sessions. We should be able to get through that, and then the new year, I'll for sure I'm gonna be doing some contest at the end of the year, and get some help from the fans on what they would like to see us cover as far as strategy and technique, kind of all together.
Sounds good.
So, all right, Eddie. If there are no questions for me, I will be seeing everybody next week on Tuesday again at 7, and hopefully next week, next Tuesday, I will be telling you guys that my week was fabulous, and somehow things turned around, and I turned that corner.
I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you from your new condo with good internet and everything working well.
Yep. So again, thank you, and see. Oh my gosh, my computer is going to blow up, literally. But yep. So, but anyway, thank you again for all the help and putting this together. I know that this takes time away from Christine. So you guys enjoy your week and weekend, and everybody else out there, thank you for your support, and I look forward to seeing you guys. I hope that you get to see, get to come watch, some of the tournaments, and please stop by to say hello, and yeah. So that is that.
Well, thank you for being vulnerable and honest with us, Simone. And
Always,
everybody,
always.
tune in next week. We'll have plenty more content coming your way.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. See you.
All right. Bye.